It's me, BunnyRabbitLives, and today we will be reading, but later. Okay, so today we're gonna chat for an hour like we usually do, and then we're gonna read. But yeah, for now, let me just try to open the chat so I can see what y'all are saying. If y'all do say something, let's see. Okay, I'm here. So today I got brought back to the miraculous adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Okay, look. Don't judge me. I really like the show, and honestly, I feel like you know what we should do. Like, if we make shows, like, what if we like start it as when they're like young, right? But like make it a whole series, like a coming of age story as a whole, right? You start them young, then make them grow older, and then older in like different phases of their life, right? With different issues and stuff, and then we grow alongside them. So every series, it's kind of like Harry Potter, right? But a TV series, which I think would be kind of interesting, especially if it's like a superhero thing. But I don't know, that could just be me. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Ladybug and Cat Noir, the adventures of them, whatever, the miraculous adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir. I feel like that they've they've grown in animation style as well as like in what they go through, and I'm just like, wow, you know what I mean? But I don't like that they added more heroes. Like, I understand that it was gonna happen at the end of the day, somehow, some way, but I don't know. Hi, Brentley. How are you doing? Are you doing good? I feel like I've seen you before. I just don't remember. Are you new or you're doing good? I'm doing good too. I'm just here trying to chat and have fun. And so what is your favorite TV show? Cuz that's what I was talking about right now. I don't have like I wouldn't say I have a favorite now. Mine used to be Criminal Minds and Agents of Shield. But I was talking about the adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir. Hello, Silas. How are you doing? You like Ninjago? Hey, isn't that like a game? Hello, oh dog. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Isn't Ninjago like a Lego thing, like a game? A softball queen. Hello. How you doing? No, it's a show. Oh, all right. I'll look into it. Cause in fact, I will screenshot it so I can see. I'm really into TV media and like movies and stuff. So the more recommendations I get, the more I will see. Thank you so much for subscribing, Silas. Really appreciate it. I see. Do you have like a synopsis of Ninjago? I'm glad to hear that y'all are all doing good. I will too. Hell yeah. So, okay, so I was talking about the adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir because I was talking about how they have grown in terms of animation and personalities. You know what I'm saying? Because I started watching like when it first came out, and it was super hard to like finish watching. But now I'm like, oh my god, they're growing. They were young, and now they're like getting older, and so things are getting more, normal. Thank you so much, old dog. Hello, Angela Wong. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you all doing good? I was wondering if y'all would like a scenery change. Like I could change the room that I'm in from time to time. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good. I'm gonna check if I missed anybody's message. Anybody? I think I responded to everybody. All right. That's good. And then also like my favorite character was Marinette, you know? But I've seen like so I was talking about how they should I have to be honest with myself that this is the best stream. Thank you so much, Stilas. Actually, I could do better. But you know what? I really appreciate the comment. There's always room for growth, guys. Always. And then so okay. What I was saying is that people should make more TV series. Kind of like how Harry Potter has movies where you watch Harry Potter grow and you grow alongside them. You should make TV shows but like that. And I feel like that would be really awesome. You like my videos? Thank you so much, dog. Hi. And thank you so much, Brentley, for subscribing. I really appreciate it a lot, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Oh, I'm still working on that video, guys. Okay, but do y'all have any ideas of what I should do as a special for y'all when we do hit 500? Because if we hit 500, I have to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to celebrate with y'all. Some way, somehow. Hello, Thunder. How are you doing? Are you doing good? I see you like to make edits. I like edits. Sometimes they're really good. Everyone like and subscribe. Listen to Silas, guys. Listen to Silas. They know what they're talking about. I like to make edits too. It takes me a while though. And now I have to like make more shorts and stuff for y'all. I'm okay. Just tired from editing. Oh, are you the type that stays up until you finish? I try to do that, but I can't because I have to work. Glitch, how are you doing? Are you doing good? Have you played Fortnite? I have. I used to play with my best friend, but then stuff happened and I was like, oh, we can't play no more, you know? And then also she's like moved away, but she's still my bestie. I still love her from afar. Brentley says, is it okay if I can leave? Yeah, it's up to you. Nobody is here against their will. It'd be up to y'all if y'all have stuff to do. But if you do, let me know and I'll give you my, you know, farewell that I give everybody else. Thunderclap says, oh goodness. This phone. Yeah, I stay up to finish my edits. That is rough. Hey, support honey? God. Wait, what? Who's honey? Wait, let me see. Did I miss something? Okay, here. That's good. Wait, what language did you type that in? Because for whatever reason, YouTube is now automatically translating everything. I like your teddy bear. I just... Wait, why is it glitching so much? There we go. I like your teddy bear I just got. You just got a teddy bear? What did you name yours? Dog says, oops, I meant I like your teddy bear that you just got. Oh, thank you. I like it too. His name is Teddy. Wait, who did you report? Don't report people. Don't. No, I didn't see anything bad. Who? Wait. Did somebody say something bad? Your voice reminded me of my... Oh, sorry about that, COD gamer. Sorry to hear that, but I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I don't know. Do you have a favorite kind of edit? Like character edits? Yeah, I like movie edits as well as like character edits and game edits and yeah, so yeah, movie, TV shows. I make my own too. It's just every once in a blue moon. Sila says someone said, "Oh, yeah, I get you." That's not, you don't have to report that, but if they go beyond that, you can report them. Like if they say something like offhanded, like weird. Like the honey part, yeah, it is weird and I would say like, "Hey, I ain't your honey." But you know what I mean? Welcome back, Brentley. I named mine Teddy. You named yours Teddy too? Sila says, yes. Oh, dog. And we just got a baby named Boston. You mean like a dog? Thunder says, that's awesome. My favorite kinds of edits is anime edits. Oh, cool. You know, I used to have a friend who would make anime edits all the time. We kind of like drifted apart slowly, but it was like for personal reasons. I still consider him my friend though. Silas West says, okay. No worries. You love anime? I used to. I remember when somebody told me, okay, so have y'all seen Alita Battle Angel? You know how there's a live action movie for that one? And I really like the live action because, well, it's really pretty and the action scenes are fantastically choreographed. But a lot of people didn't like it because of how they made Rosa's face come out. You know what I mean? And so I am sad that they won't have the trilogy that they promised because it did flop because of her face shape in the movie. But it was a really good, it was like a really good movie, my opinion. One of my favorites. Naruto's your favorite? Sila says yes. Thunderclap says, I'm gonna do an edit quickly. Hopefully I will be quick. You got this, Thunderclap. Don't you give up. Do your edits. Now, I think I do have to give you a farewell then, Thunder. So, what I tell everybody when they go, guys, is stay hydrated, have a great day or night. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Check the description down below, and bye. But I'm not ending the stream. I'm just showing y'all. That's what I tell people. It is really long, right? It does sound like I will. Goku is my favorite, says Silas West. I think he left. I don't know. Uh, yeah, probably. But I have to farewell everybody. You know, actually, my favorite anime when I was younger was... What was it? I think it was Tolebound Hanako-kun. Well, not younger. That was when I was older. Younger, what was it? When I was younger... Maybe Shigotara? But I don't know, because Shigotara is different from the manga. Silas West said no. Dog says, I play Fortnite and I got Polly. Is Fortnite, like, different now? Like, did they add new minigames? Because I don't know what that means. You, like, collect animals now? Brentley says, my favorite kid show is Bluey. Bluey, actually, I have not seen it yet. And I don't know where to find it. But I would like to give it a try at some point. I do want to find a way to watch The Miraculous Adventures of Ladybug and Cat Noir, though. Because I started it and I never got to the last few seasons. I play Fortnite and my favorite skin is Peely. I don't know what that means, sadly. I don't play Fortnite like that. I'm the best sniper in Fortnite. You can look at the leaderboard. Oh, Bradley says Disney. Silas, you're bored. Don't be. Chat along with us. Brantley says Bluey's on Disney. Oh, Bluey's on Disney. What about the other ones? The one, Wait, I guess I could look it up. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of stuff. So, do y'all watch X-Men? Or are y'all like on the younger end? That skin means that is a banana. Oh, cool. You like dressing up as a banana on Fortnite. That's cool. You don't? You don't like that you like that show. Which show? Which show are you talking about? I mean, I do. Hello, that was funny. Which one? Which one was funny? I don't know what I said. I think I think it's happening again, guys. I think I'm saying stuff and I'm not knowing what I'm saying. Ayo. You like my hat. Thank you. I have more. Y'all want to see them? But I'm not changing my hat. I'm just going to show y'all the ones I own. Would y'all like to see them? Like a top hat, uh, it matches the vibes that I want. You like dressing as a banana in Fortnite? I do not, but maybe Silas does. I don't know the skins that they have on there, but I think I would be a regular schmegular person. No, he does. Oh, that's nice. Dog does. Ayo. All right, so here, guys. I guess I could show y'all my hats. Actually, I have two new ones. So I have my ears and my hat, but some stuff might change if I show y'all. I will show y'all the stuff that's like different, not like the free options. So I have different ears, but I'm just showing y'all the hats right now. So I have this one in purple and black, but it doesn't match the outfit, so I don't really use it. And this one in blue and purple and red. I have this one. Some Cashapp. Wait, guys. Oh no, I'm still bunny. I'm still bunny, guys. I forgot not to show y'all the ears. Um, Hi. How are you, Miko Slay? How you doing? Are you doing good? I hope you're doing great. Here, I'll wait for you. I'm doing a fashion show right now. If I end the stream, when will I stream again? I will stream again on... Whoa, what is that? Oh, my Tamagotchi is growing. It's another rock. Oh, no. I wonder if I'm getting the same one. I hope not. I hope it's not the same one. It looks like it will be, though. Which I don't know how to feel about. Oh, no. It'd be like that sometimes. With Tamagotchi. Are you Jax? I am not Jax. Okay, if I stream again, I will stream tomorrow at either... Well, I said 11, so I'm gonna stream at 11, or try to. If I don't stream at 11 a.m., I'll stream at 12 p.m. Hi, Mikos! I am not playing right now. I'm just showing y'all my outfits. I am a VTuber right now. Who is Nikki? Silas West says, okay. Oh god. My ears have gone away again. Alright. And then I have these. They're cute. They're cute. Oh, thank you so much, Miko. Do I play Roblox? I do not play Roblox. I used to. I tried it a little bit. Oh, a Fortnite streamer. I sadly I don't do Fortnite. I just do reality and YouTube and stuff. Look, I have a shark hat. There y'all go. Different colors. I hope y'all like it. I do not play Roblox. Let me guess, you're German. I am not. I am Mexican, actually. Alright. Y'all like my shark hats? I am Mexican. Sila says, oh. You gotta go, Miko? Alright. Stay hydrated. Have a great day or night. And don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. Goodbye. Oh, Clifton, hello. I saw your message today, so I didn't I never ignore people, okay? I never do that. That says wait, is it? Ad says because every person in Roblox I meet is either German or Mexican. Oh, I don't play Roblox though. I do not. So Brentley says, oh, I have a friend that is Mexican. Oh, cool. Are they nice? You'll be back. All right. If you say you'll be back, I'll wait a little bit. Wait, guys. My ears have gone away again. Ain't no way. Clifton, I said hi. I said hi this time. Is this a different hat? Yeah, it's a different hat. Then I have the blue. Oh, it takes away my ears. Thoughts on Sweden? I had a friend from there. He's really cool. And he's an artist. You're back, dog. Welcome back. I have a little spider hat. Isn't that cute? My aunt told my happy birthday. It's my b-day. It's your birthday right now? All right. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Brantley. Happy birthday to you. And Sila says, do you have VR or are you playing it? I don't have VR. I'm on Reality. It's an application on the Android or... well, on Android phones and iPhones. So you could find it on... what's it called? You can find it on the Apple Store or the iOS or whatever. See, I don't know too much about that. You're welcome, dog. And ad says, advice for a 20-year-old medical student who's bored and from studying and doom scrolling. Oh, Brentley says that was embarrassing, not gonna lie. You know what? It'd be like that sometimes. To be whimsy, you gotta embarrass yourself sometimes. You said advice for a 20-year-old medical student who's bored from studying and doom scrolling. For that, I'm gonna say try to think about your future. So like if you know that you're passing your classes, right? And you don't and you're caught up on everything, I would say you could take like a small break from studying. But if you're like doom scrolling for hours and you're struggling, oh, I'm sorry, you gotta put up the phone. Wait, my ears are gone again. Oh goodness. Guys, don't worry. Bunny Rabbit is back. But yeah, I say be careful with doom scrolling because it's not good if you're not passing your classes. You're gonna go play Roblox, Brentley? Alright. Have a great day or night. Stay hydrated. And don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Only if you like what you see. Check the description down below. And bye. Dog says, at school, I'm at 4th grade. Oh, okay. So that means that past 12, you probably can't watch the stream. Because I'll be reading for young adults. So you gotta ask your parents. I looked at your channel. Oh, thank you so much, Brentley. If you like what you see, you already know. I'm showing you all my hats and stuff. I have to go because I'll come tomorrow. Alright, Silas, it'd be up to you. Like I said, nobody is forced. So if you like what you see, feel free to come by and chat and, you know, just enjoy your time. But guys, I am not changing my hat. I'm just showing y'all what I got. Look at that. That's a cute dog hat. And there we go. That's what my hats look like. I'm trying to find a way to sit again, but now it's kind of gonna be a little hard. I lied. Goodbye, Silas. Stay hydrated. Have a great day or night. Don't forget to leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not already. And check the description down below. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Guys, I am still here. Okay, that's just my goodbye to everybody who goes out of the channel. But yes, guys, today, for those of you who are on the older end, I will be reading at 12. Goodbye, dog. Wait, are you leaving? If you are, I have to say the goodbye to you too. So, guys, it's so long. I have to work on this. Stay hydrated. Have a great day or night. Leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Check the description down below. And bye. But yeah, guys, I've been listening to like a lot of different music recently, actually. So I think this year on my Spotify Wrapped, it's probably gonna be a lot of reggaeton because I was using that to keep me alive on my way to work, like this entire year. But yeah. Yes, I am leaving. Alright, I already give you your goodbye, dog. So have a great day. Nobody is held here against their will. If y'all like what you see, feel free to stay. If y'all don't, I don't know what to tell y'all, guys. I mean, there's time for everything and everything in the world. Definitely. So yeah. Thank you so much for the hearts and likes. Yay! Really appreciate it. And yeah, guys, so I'm probably gonna get a lot of that kind of music. Actually, I can't even like check right now because I haven't installed my Spotify on my new phone that I use to chat with y'all. So, but I think I'll do it because this, like I said, like the last few streams, this phone does come with headphones. So I could listen to music at really any time, honestly. And that's exciting because I love music. And I haven't been able to listen to music like I used to, you know? So yeah. I am very much glad. But I like watching music videos too, depending on how they're made. I like really nice ones with a lot of color. Thank you so much for subscribing. Really appreciate it. Guys, I don't really sing too often. Yesterday I was like belting and stuff in the car. But I don't know like proper technique for singing. Honestly, I heard somewhere that it's kind of like using your regular talking voice, but just like extending it or adapting it in a different way. So you're not supposed to like sound like a completely different person when you sing. You're just supposed to sound like just your voice at a different level. And I think that's really cool. But isn't that like sing speak or whatever people call it nowadays? I feel like that's what it is. And a lot of people don't like that, I think. Right? I don't know. Y'all tell me. And then also, like, I've been debating a lot, like, making, like, extra videos. But, like, if I make extra videos, like, it'll take me forever to edit them. Like, right now, it's taking me forever to make the D&D dice video. Just because, oh, actually, because I start, okay, so actually because, hi, welcome back. Actually, because I, work later today, I might be able to, like, edit some more, which is great news. I'm really happy about it. But yeah. And also, guys, when we finish playing The Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden, I'm gonna stream Power World. But if I do, I have to like play it in moderation, okay? Play it in moderation. Because I've been giving myself like a break for every workday just because I did it again. I started playing it, right? And I didn't get off until 3 a.m. So we definitely gotta be careful with that, okay? Because Power World is extremely addictive. I'll get on and I'll be like just exploring, tossing tossing spheres everywhere. Like I'm catching this, that, and the other. I am definitely a collector. I'm just a bunny, guys. We collect our fluffy stuff, you know? We gotta keep collecting on everything. Put it in the burrow, guys. I like plushies. I haven't bought any new ones recently because I'm trying to save. You have a cat! What's your cat's name? Hi, Linda. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you a real bunny? I'm a hybrid bunny. And my cat's name is Lexi. And what's your cat like? Are they nice? Are they playful? You said, I'm doing fine. Hey, don't hurt me. I don't hurt you. I'm Pixels. Linda, I can't do nothing. I'm sitting here just, chatting with you. I'm going to work today evening though. Oh, you work too? Yeah, me too. I close. It be like that sometimes. I'm actually a delivery driver right now. My cat is nice. I'm glad your cat is nice because mine is a gremlin. I have a cat and their name is Bubba. And then so Bubba likes to go and then she like runs everywhere and then like, tries to trip me and stuff. And then I chase her back and we just play tag like that. Linda says Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's still hot outside right now. I need to drink more water. Definitely do stay hydrated, everybody. You know what? Yes, it is. It's very hot outside. Be careful where you're walking because it is extremely hot. You work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I work a lot of days of the week because I'm full-time. Dog says cool. What about you, Linda? Do you have any cats, dogs? I had a dog, but Kiki was her name. She passed away. It's okay. Everything comes to an end. No, no cats, no dogs. I only work on weekends. Well, I'm glad you get most of the week to yourself. I hope they're paying you well. And you said no cats or dogs. I only have a cat now. Like I said, Kiki passed away, but I've already moved past that emotion that you get when that happens. Later on in life, if I think about her, I might cry. But you know what? It is what it is. Because I never got over Chispito either. So, yeah. I still sing to him and write him poetry and stuff, even though he's passed away. Out of respect for him. I have a puppy and his name is Ozzy. And how is Ozzy? What kind of personality do they have? It's okay, Linda. It's okay. No worries. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, like the day it happened, actually, it was like pretty hard. I was like, dang. I was driving and I was crying and stuff. It's fine. You said blah, 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 blah. Do you know where that's from? That's a reference. I just didn't sing it. Isn't it? It's supposed to be a song. But I didn't sing it because I don't feel like singing right now. And it's gonna sound bad. But yeah. Is Aussie like nice? Wait, do you drive? Yeah, yeah, I drive. I am I am older. I'm not I got a license. My puppy's fine, but the puppy can bite, but it's okay. He bites every day. It's cuz he dog. The thing is it's probably because Ozzy is a puppy. They're teething when they're puppies, so yeah, they're gonna bite everything until they're a little older, unless you train it out of them, actually, because they might keep it until they're older, and you might want to train it out of them. But right now, he is teething, so it is normal and healthy for it to do so. Linda says, I only drawing on my YouTube channel for fun. I have 113 subscribers now. What kind of car do you have? A Kia Soul. It's actually my dream car. So I had this stream where I was talking about how I wanted a motorcycle, but I definitely need to work out if I want like a motorcycle. And then I was talking about cars too, but I was like, look, I'm not a car person, but Kia Souls, they're it. You know what I think? I think like if people, okay, let me tell you this. If people have like a fast car, like I'm not saying speed, right? But if you're like driving slower than somebody going the speed limit on a fast car, like what are you doing? At least go the speed limit. Like I'm just saying. Around here there's like a lot of nice cars, but they go under the speed limit. Do you have a car? My dream car has always been a Kia Soul, but sadly it got discontinued. So now I have to find a new dream car in case mine doesn't make it past, I don't know, until I die. A dog says, okay, well, my puppy is being good today, and he's being nice, but Aussie and Delilah are playing each other. Oh, is Delilah a cat or a dog? Thank you for the likes and hearts, guys. Linda says, my stepsister, 18-year-old, knows how to drive and work at Starbucks. Oh, cool. Oh, but I would say like be careful about like what you share online about that. She's going to college. Are you like high schooler or something? But you don't have to share nothing. Like don't share the name of your school or nothing. No, don't do that. Or your age. Don't share your age. Guys, we have internet safety here, okay? I'm looking out for all of y'all. Because yeah, I didn't get to go to college actually. It's pretty expensive, and I also like I wasn't like the smartest of the bunch. Like I got like a lot of A's and B's, But it was math, guys. It's always math. Like god gosh. You know what I mean? Math is always getting me. Algebra especially. Oh my gosh. Delilah's a dog. Is she like a dachshund or something? At my last job, we had a dachshund named Delilah. She was pretty naughty. But she was like a black merle dachshund, and she was really cute though. Thank you. Really appreciate it. I am not trying. But yeah. And then also, what kind of car would you like, Linda? It sounds like you don't drive or have one, but if you did have one, which kind of car would you like? I really want a motorcycle, but I still don't know which kind. I might want like a Kawasaki or something. Because I'm on the shorter end, and they say that Kawasaki's are good for like shorter people. But I would not be a squid, I think. Hopefully not. I say that, but you know what? It is really hot here in yeehaw, you know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if, but I think I would wear all my gear. I would just drench it in water before I head out anywhere. I'd be like soaking wet. They'd be like, bro, it didn't even rain. What happened? I'm not fixing to cook outside while I ride. You know what I mean? maybe I would still get cooked if I get my gear wet. You know what I'm saying? Because the sun would still be hot. No, but she's nice to me. The dog is like, she's selective. She chose me. Everyone else gets the teeth. I love fast car. Vroom. You love fast cars? That's great. I mean, if I think of like about a fast car, I don't know what a fast car is. I just see like cars that look sporty, and I'm like, come on. I know you can go faster than that. It's always like, I don't know. But like, you know the new Kia cars? I forgot what they're called, like a K something. They're fast. Like I was driving like in my little Kia Soul next to one, and they were like, "Oh, she wants to race." No, I didn't want to race. I just wanted them to not ride next to me. And then I let them, like, I slowed down when they passed me. I was like, I'm not gonna do nothing like that. I don't like to race, actually. I had a lot of friends in at my last job, and they did like to race, but not me. I like to try to be as safe as possible. But my mom's car got stolen, and she bought a new one, and it was a kid who was 15 years old that who stole it. What? Dog, that's a lot of lore. Oh my goodness. Did the kid go to jail, or did he return the car? What happened? How did her car get stolen? Did she, like, I don't know. Did she hide her keys in plain sight? Or was it like a family member? What's going on here? She like let the 15-year-old borrow her car, and the kid said, "It's mine now. Bye." I feel like it would be really hard to like do that though. Cause with all the like flock cameras and stuff. My dream car is an Evo X Lancer and a Honda Civic or Nissan Grit. Honda Civic. Hmm. I'll have to look it up. Here, I'll look it up, and if you come by next stream, we can talk more about it. Oh, I accidentally closed down. But I know Honda is really a reliable company. That's what I know. But you can call me Oliver. Oh, that's why it says "oh dog." If I remember, I will. You want me to blink? Blink or wink, because I could do both. Like that. And did you were you worried? Were you worried that I would get like red eye or something? Bunny eats food. I can't eat food. Not right now. Oh wait. Oh, you're asking if I eat food. Yes, I do need sustenance to stay alive. Don't we all? He went to jail. You know, honestly, as he should. Honestly. I mean, if you're gonna steal a car, I mean, yeah. Because I hear, like, you could go to jail for less, I think. Like, isn't it like a felony charge if you steal, like, over $100 worth of something? But that's okay. She bought a new one, and no one's gonna steal that one. Oh, cool. Did her old one get wrecked? Do y'all eat? I hope y'all eat. Y'all should eat something right now, actually. Hell yeah. Look at all those hearts. Hell yeah. Anyways. Anyways, what's my favorite food? I like enchiladas. I also, guys, I speak Spanish too, so if y'all speak Spanish and y'all want to speak Spanish, I mean, I could. But YouTube has started translating a lot of stuff by itself. What's my favorite food? My favorite food is enchiladas. But, like, if they're made right, if you make them, like, I don't know, because, no offense, I have my friend, and she ate, wait, let me see what it says. Oh, hums, don't do it. Don't do that. No, no, no. Do y'all get that reference? There you go. I winked. Hello, friend, says Linda. Look at her being so nice. I winked again. I'm not girl Asian, okay? That's fine. I'm Mexican. Look, Hams, there's always somebody out there who cares for you. Always. But yeah, my favorite food is enchiladas. My favorite color is spring green because I love how it symbolizes new life, growth, calmness, serenity, stuff like that. Brentley says, I'm still alive. Yes, I am. Welcome back. And Ham says, all people do is hate. That's a lie, Hams. That's a lie. You know you're lying to yourself. Linda says, I have a lot of Mexican friends too. That's great to know. Did you meet them during the FIFA? Or did you meet them like online playing a game? I'm just 10 years old. I don't steal cars. That's great to hear, dog. Also, careful with sharing your age. And Linda says, oh my goodness, Linda. Yeah, like, I have a lot of American friends too. Yeah, in the car, people is trying to fix it. Oh, that's great to hear. At least y'all won't have 2 cars now. Linda says, I have a friend in different stores outlets. What? That's cool. That means you have friends where you shop. And doesn't that mean you get a discount in some way? I'm just kidding. Probably not. I'm fine, guys. My allergies are activating. It says chicken drum. A little guy just snitched on himself. Oh, he doesn't. Chicken, come on now. I am so excited for getting the car fixed. I wish it goes well. I mean, I hope it goes well. I try to get a friend. It's fun to talk to. Yeah. Being friendly is great. But you also got to be careful who you make your friend, because Making friends everywhere is great, but you never know who you're being friends with. So you gotta have that discernment. You know what I mean? Because with me, I make a lot of acquaintances with people, which I find fun because I treat them like a friend, right? But friends, I'm very selective of friends, actually. Real friends can be more fun and more cute than what? Because yeah, I have a very few real friends. Like in real life, I can count on my fingers like two. Just sometimes. Yeah. Oh, you mean like when they smile? Oh yeah. Like you do you like people watching too? I only people watch when I think they don't notice, but I think some of them might notice. But I think people are really cute. I do think feet are terrible. I don't look at feet. I only look at faces. I think the ugliest part on a person is their feet. I hate feet. But I know we need them to walk, so it's fine. Me too. I only look at their face now. I say it because when I was younger, because I'm short. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm like 4'11". And yeah. So I look down a lot. No, I don't look up. People sometimes will tell me to look like somewhere in particular. And I'll be like, what? Where is it? And it will be like right over my head. And I can't see it because I'm short. I finally finished the edit. Congratulations! I'm glad to hear it, Thunder. What was your edit about? And Linda says, I'm short, 5'3". I wear glasses too, see? Yeah, cool. I'm like shorter than you. Like, I can't see that far. Me neither. Actually, I can't drive without my glasses. I put on my glasses. Like, at first I was like, should I put on glasses? But I was like, you know what? I'm trying to make myself accurate. This is the curliest hair I could find on here. I actually have curly hair. Thunder says my edit was a Sakuna from Jujutsu Kaisen. Oh, that's great. I mean, they have curly hair, but it's not my kind of curly hair, guys. Like, I could show y'all. Hold on. I say, hold on. Hold on. Let me see the hair. So this is the curliest I found, closest to what my hair looks like. But they have these, but this is not like what my hair actually looks like. You know what I mean? My hair is actually just not even this. Like, mine does get puffy, but it's not this kind of puffy. And then I have these hair, which is cute, but I think I'll save it for a special occasion. This one's kind of cute too. I mean, honestly, maybe this could work, but I wouldn't. So, should I do Maki Senin next time? If you would like. I don't know much about anime. Like I said, I stopped watching it when I was like how old was I? I was like 16, I think. Not even, no wait. I was like 20 something. Do you have tails? I do have a tail. And the back? I do. Here, hold on. See? I have a tail. I have a bunny tail. I got it in a gacha not too like a few years ago. And then I was like, "Hey, this is more accurate." So, yeah, I put it on there. But yeah. And guys, we have, I will say, 2 minutes before I start reading my young adult book. So if y'all are under 17, y'all do have to ask your parents for permission, or I would have to bid you farewell. It's so hot in the UK. How hot is it? You said, oh yeah, I want to fight? No. Lisa says, just kidding. No, I don't want to fight. I actually do not know how. Dog says, hello. Hello. Yeah, I don't know how to fight, guys. I'm just a bunny. We just run and freeze. You know what I'm saying? We get little heart attacks. That's what we do. We're kind of like hamsters, but bigger in size. Thunder says it's meant to be a heat wave all week, or basically all month, apparently. That's... Ooh. Yeah, you're cooked. Literally. Yep. Because over here we kind of have something similar. Yes, bunny ears. Bunny eats carrots. I do like carrots. I don't like them cooked too often, but I do have to eat them cooked now. Um, I like them fresh because they taste better cold. Drink more water. It's not the water, it's allergies. I swear. I have allergies right now. Thank you for the check marks and hearts, dog. More like deep fried. No. Come on now, Thunder. Don't deep fry. You do need more water. We do have a heat wave here, but we're very car dependent. So, honestly, I'd be okay-ish. At least for a few seconds, because I would fry for a little bit too inside my car first. You don't like onions? Me neither. I feel like they have a weird taste. The tornado warning is starting. I think you might be right. Because I got the warning somewhere. I think it said something about like, oh, you have weather significant, like something significantly dangerous is happening or something. I was like, wait, are you serious? But I'll check when I get out of the closet. I'll check outside or whatever when I head to work. Because they haven't called me or anything, so I think I still have to go to work. I'm allergic to onions. LMFAO. Oh, no F in there. LMAO. You're allergic to onions. I'm not allergic to them. They just taste weird. But I hear they're good for your flexibility, which I don't know how, but yeah. Thunder says, we don't have air conditioning, so it's not good. Wait, is it usually cool over there, Thunder? Is that why y'all don't have air conditioning? Because over here we do have air conditioning. So for us, it's the opposite issue. Like if there's like a freeze, you know, and also like our grid, our light grid is very weak. So like sometimes when it's too hot or too cold or something like that, our electricity goes off for a long time. And that's why in 2020, when we had a freeze, a lot of people died. Because since we're always in a heat wave or it's always hot here, we were not prepared for a freeze, and a lot of people did pass away in 2020. We don't have air conditioning, so it's not good. Onions hurt my eyes. Onions hurt your eyes. They do. They hurt your eyes. My mom eats those like without cooking. I'm like, girl, how? Now chile though, like if she cooks chile, I'm like, wow. Thank you. Have you played Roblox? Only a few times with a select few people. Thunder says, you know, it's mostly cold in the UK. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that, cause like, isn't it like higher up in the hemisphere? And then it says, okay, you too, you have fun at work as well. Thunder says, I had an alert yesterday about a supposed wildfire near where I am. Oh my god. You be careful now. Or the tornado warning stops. Oh, it stopped. That's good to hear. I hope y'all all stay safe. Sadly, guys, I will have to say, I will have to start reading now. I hope y'all, if y'all are under 17, ask your parents for permission. If they say no, please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if you have not already. Have a great day or night. Check the description down below, and bye. And then Deep Panshu says, hey, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm about to start reading, which means I will not be able to look at the chat until after I finish reading. But y'all can chat amongst each other as long as y'all don't like argue or anything. Then I will look up and I'll be really upset. But yeah, I am from Mexico. Where are you from? Alright, guys, I gave y'all some leeway. This is a young adult book called Behoved by M. Stevenson, and it is a young adult book, so yeah. If y'all are anywhere under 17, you know what? I'm gonna change that. Make it 18, guys. If y'all are anywhere under 18, ask your parents, and if they say no, have a great day. Bedtime story. Wait, Thunder. If you're on the younger end, like, you gotta ask your parents, guys. I'm from India, but I don't like my country. Oh, Dipanshu, why is that? Well, I mean, if y'all say it in the comments, I'll read it after I finish reading. For sure, I promise. Thank you so much, oh dog. I like my ears too. Alright, guys. So, anyone under... Okay. I just said that to joke. Wait, you're joking that you're not under 18? Or you're joking about what? Because, guys, I'm serious. This book has some stuff in it. But not, like, a lot. It's not, like, graphic or anything. Bedtime story is, like, a story that you read right before you go to bed. So, yeah, guys, I'm about to start reading, okay? We're reading chapter 23. I will share the link to the playlist if y'all want to start from the top. Alright, grab a snack, grab your food. That's great, Thunder. No, I'm not. It's fine. It's fine. I believe you. I'll take your word for it. I can't ask y'all for, like, your ID. I can only ask that y'all are reasonable people. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Wait. You want to be a doctor? That's great. Thank you so much, Dipanchu. That means you're gonna enjoy this story. Okay, guys. 1, 2, 3. Day slid into dusk, and I slid with it, drifting in and out of sleep. I had no means of ascertaining how much time had passed, but finally I woke to the soft rush of rain and the warmth of a hand holding mine. Fingers larger than my own laced between my knuckles, a thumb rubbing circles on my palm. It wasn't unpleasant, actually rather the contrary. My eyes fluttered open. The hand snatched away from mine as quickly as if I'd stung its owner. A cool breeze whispered in through the half-shuttered windows, bringing with it the cold scent of rainfall. Drops pattered on the roof, striking like musical notes. It was nighttime, and I was in the Greenwich Infirmary. Beside me, perched on the edge of the low stool as if ready to take flight, was Eric. Fully human and dressed in yet another ill-fitting set of clothes, this time too long and rolled up at the wrist. A fine growth of golden stubble shaded his jawline, and the dark circles under his eyes had deepened like inverse moons. I'd slept well, but From the way he looked, he might not have rested since our wedding night. But he was alive, and here. The Green Witch hadn't lied to me. Relief lightened my chest, taking with it some of my pain and fatigue. I tried to speak, swallowed, tried again. Are you hurt? My voice felt and sounded like the crunch of a footstep on gravel. Eric shook his head. His hands were on his lap now, fingers running nervously along the spine of a book balanced across his knees. How he'd managed to acquire it since we'd left our saddlebags stranded on the road was beyond me. The sensation of a hand in mine, surely I'd imagined that. Eric would never hold my hand. I'm fine, he said, his voice low and lilting. How are you feeling? I paused to consider. Clean bandages wrapped my side where the bullet had grazed. I pressed gingerly on the area, assessing my injuries. My ribs ached, but it was the dull ache of an old bruise, not the wildfire of last night. I couldn't even tell where the bullet had struck me. Whatever magic the Green Witch had cast, it was potent. Better, I said. What time is it? There are no clocks here, but the sun set perhaps an hour ago. They said you were asleep all day. Do you feel up to eating? The Green Witch said it would help. I thought Riley for how she'd scolded the girl for letting me move. If I'm allowed to. She said it was fine, just to be careful when you sit up. I pushed myself up on my elbows. Eric reached out a hand as if to help me, hesitated, drew it back. He rested his palm on the book instead. I glanced at the title and couldn't read it. The combination of archaic Gildan and overly ornate calligraphy was more than I cared to decipher. I turned back the blanket and swung my legs over the side of the cot, sitting upright in a single motion. The room swooped beneath me, and Eric hastily set his book aside and reached out to steady me. I reflexively put my hands on his chest, bracing myself. So that was why the Green Witch said to be careful. Eric caught my arms, keeping me from falling the way he had last night. His scent teased me again, ink and parchment, and something headier. His pulse thrummed beneath my palms. My own heart beat faster in response. Our eyes met. Eric swallowed. Are you sure you're feeling well enough to sit up? He asked. Yes, I said, though I'd lost track of precisely what I was agreeing to. It was hard to remember to breathe, definitely due to the bandages around my ribs, not the fact that Eric was so close I could have counted his lashes. Eric released me, carefully, pausing to make sure I didn't kneel over onto my side. The room felt like it had turned from spring all the way around to winter again. Lean back against the pillows. Oh, wait. I used the wrong voice. Lean back against the pillows, at least, Eric said. You might get dizzy again. I allowed him to prop them up against the headboard and help me recline at an angle. Normally, I hated being coddled and tended as if I couldn't take care of myself. It was a sign of weakness I couldn't overcome by force of will. But for whatever reason, with Eric's hands guiding me, I didn't mind nearly as much as usual. I'm gonna drink some water. Here, it's some sort of stew. Eric handed me an earthenware bowl whose contents steamed faintly. I eyed it with suspicion, poking at it with the wooden spoon provided. Potatoes, celery, carrots, and a hearty helping of herbs whose fragrance made my stomach growl in a most uncouth way. Green witches did magic with herbs, didn't they? I had some already, Eric said, noting my wariness. It's not poisoned. I sniffed the pottage again. Potatoes are a nightshade. Eric's mouth twitched with a wry smile. If a bullet didn't kill you, I'm sure you can survive bits of boiled potato. I took a tentative bite. It was good, and I didn't detect any immediate effects other than the savor flooding my mouth. The best poisons had a delayed effect, though. Not that I genuinely thought the Green Witch would try to kill me. Yesterday I faced people who truly wanted me dead. If not for Eric and a generous dash of luck, we wouldn't have survived. I wouldn't have survived. I looked up at Eric. Thank you, I said. If you hadn't brought me here, I would have died. He was tracing the edges of the book again. If I hadn't known he was constitutionally incapable of harming a book, I might have worried for his integrity. I should be thanking you instead, he said quietly. You saved my life. Both our lives. That's twice now. I stabbed a potato with the tip of the spoon, watched it split. That's not exactly how I would describe what happened. How would you describe it then? I stared into the bowl. Now neither of us wanted to meet the other's eyes. The tension between us stretched as taut as a lyre string, every word plucking vibrations along its length. As a failure, I said. I saw the danger coming and should have kept us safe. But I didn't do anything but let it arrive. I didn't even fight. Instead, I got myself injured and lost us time we can't afford. Not to mention our remaining supplies. Now we're even worse off than before, thanks to my weakness. I don't understand why you persist in calling yourself weak, when you're clearly anything but. My appetite had vanished. I set the bowl in my lap, so my shaking hands wouldn't make the spill. If you think that, you clearly don't know me at all. I know you enough to know your strength, whatever you think to the contrary. His gaze was gentle, and that was something I couldn't take. I was used to keeping up my defenses, holding my ground under attack. But Eric left me with nothing to prove myself against. I'd spent most of my life keeping everyone at a sword's distance, maintaining my shield so no one could see the weakness within and twist it to their own ends. But Eric had seen past my defenses, and he kept coming back anyway. He hadn't rejected me. He hadn't used me. What if he was telling the truth? What if I wished he was? Eric took the bowl from me, setting it aside. Cease. Why did he have to be so gentle? I didn't deserve gentle. Once again, I had let down my family, my country, my husband. Eric was still watching me, brows drawn slightly together as he puzzled me out. Like a foreign script he was just on the verge of reading. I turned my hand's palm up, remembering the warmth of his hand on mine. The gilt scarf from our wedding gleamed in the firelight. Eric, my voice emerged, as thin as silken thread. What are we? Hesitantly, he touched the mark on my fourth finger. Skin to skin, scar to scar. What do you want us to be? I swallowed. Hard. I'm afraid, I said, releasing a truth, revealing my deepest weakness. I'm afraid of wanting what I know I can't have. A muscle flickered in Eric's jaw. What makes you so certain you can't have it? Oh my god, I'm trying not to fangirl. It took every ounce of my remaining strength to not look away. I'm fairly certain it doesn't want me back. A flush bloomed pink as dawn on Eric's face, spreading down his neck towards the V of his shirt collar. Maybe it thinks the same about you. Cease, I was drowning in him. I don't know why it would have drawn that conclusion. Eric's flush deepened. His hands tightened on the book on his knees, and I had the treacherous thought that I wondered what they would feel like on me. You're my wife, he said, abandoning our feeble pretense that we might be talking about anything else, and my heart stuttered at the word. But I'm all too aware you were forced into this marriage. I've never expected you to want me, much less love me. My apprehension seized onto the easier emotion of anger. I flared up, snatching my hand back to my chest. That's rich, coming from you. I don't understand this game you're playing. You look at me as if you want to kiss me, and then you pull away as if I'm poison. You can hardly even bear to share a bed with me. And yet you hold my hand while saying that I don't want you. Eric shook his head sharply, his eyes locking on mine. It's not a game. It's a weakness. I'm afraid too. His words sliced through my protest like broken glass. I stared at him, my thoughts as scattered as summer stars. Oh! I could barely manage a whisper. Bianca, Eric said. My name was as sharp as a hook from his lips, reeling me towards him whether I willed it or no. He leaned forward, bracing himself on the headboard so that he hovered over me. There's never been any question that I wanted you. I wanted you even when I thought you intended to kill me, even though I knew I should be running as far from you as I could get. I wanted you to my own humiliation. I stared up at him, speechless. You terrify me, Bianca. Eric was close enough that I could feel the whisper of his breath. I can't stop wanting you, even if it breaks me. Heat rushed to my face, my stomach bloomed between my legs. The way he looked at me, hungry and tentative and tender all at once. He couldn't be telling anything but the truth. Eric, I whispered, a confession for us both. I've wanted you from the first moment I saw you. Eric's eyes went wide. He lifted a hand towards my face as he had in the inn, hesitated before making contact. I made an impatient sound before I could lose my nerve. I seized him by the collar with both hands, pulled him in close, and kissed him. Eric froze, his entire body rigid with surprise. Then, all at once, he softened into me, his mouth matching perfectly to mine. I thought Eric cold, like stone or steel. Now I realized how wrong I was. He burned like untamed magic, like the slice of a blade against skin. His kiss sang through my veins, lightening every nerve in my body with a cascade of sparks. Eric made a low sound that sent heat rushing through my core. His hands claimed the curve of my. God, I can't! His thumb digging into the gut of my hip. He slid. Oh my god. I can't read this. He slid one hand to my stomach, finding the hem of my shirt and. Oh god. Cool air touched my skin. By contrast, Eric's hands blazed where they traced my ribs, skirting over the bandages, too light, too gentle. The ache in my ribs going unheeded against my need to close the distance. Only for Eric to stop, pull back. He withdrew his hands, leaving me hot and craving with need. Bianca, he bit his lip, sending a frustrated pulse of yearning through me. We don't have to do this. I don't expect. I. Oh my god. Doubt spread through me, cooling my desire. I remembered our wedding night, just before everything had gone so disastrously wrong. Let's get this over with. The invisible strain in his suggested Eric didn't feel the same reluctance now. At least not physically, but his hesitation wasn't something I could ignore. I swallowed hard. To want and not be wanted in return felt like laying my heart bare on the blade. But we'd started this, and it was too late to pretend I hadn't opened myself to the possibility of being hurt. Whatever damage happened next was something I had to survive. Eric, I said softly, do you not want to do this? He shook his head once sharply. That's not what I meant. I don't. I know you value your duty, and I don't want you to feel like consummating our marriage is something you have to do, if it isn't what you truly want for yourself. So that was why he'd drawn away at the end. He had wanted to kiss me, but he'd read my own desire as stemming from obligation. For once, however, duty was the furthest thing from my mind. I met his eyes. Eric, I don't know how to make it any clearer that I want you. All of you. In every sense of the word. In a way that has nothing to do with duty. Eric swallowed. He sat beside me on the bed, putting us eye to eye. I lifted my hand, letting my fingertips trail along his jaw, rough with a trace of golden stubble. Say it again. His voice was hoarse. That you want me. I want you, Eric. I drove my gaze into his, showing him the truth. I want you even if it breaks me too. Eric caught my hand and pressed it to his mouth. His eyes were soft, pupils blown wide with desire. It gratified me to see him undone. Tell me how you want me, then. His fingers traced my waistband, making me arch into his touch, aching for him to slide lower. Tell me how to break you. Seas have mercy on me. The place between, oh my god, was molten, and he hadn't even touched me yet. My mouth was dry. I moistened my lips, hot with the awareness of how Eric followed the motion, his gaze dropping to my mouth before returning to my eyes. What the fuck? Guys, I might have to skip this entire chapter, not gonna lie. I might have to. I can't read that. That I would never. Okay, fine, I'll read it. I want you on your knees. Slowly, Holding my gaze, Eric sank to his knees on the floor. Oh god, I read it in the wrong voice. I want you on your knees. Slowly, holding my gaze, Eric sank to his knees on the floor. I want you to touch me. He splayed his hands over. Oh god. His thumb moved upwards, brushing lightly across. Even through the layers of fabric, his touch sweetly burned. My breath quickened. I needed more. God. I'm skipping a lot here, guys. Tell me, Bianca. Eric brushed his thumb over me again. Tell me what you want. How could he expect me to form words when he was unraveling me like this? With an impatient sound, I fumbled my. Eric gave a startled laugh. He. Oh god. Lifting me up to assist me. The motion sent a wash of dizziness through me. I winced. I'd forgotten my injuries. Eric froze. Did I? I leaned forward to meet him, tangled my hands through his hair and kissed him again, muffling his question. He laughed into my mouth, surprised, and then his hands were on me. Delicious heat blooming everywhere he touched. Eric's mouth moved to my jawline. I don't want to hurt you. The nausea had already passed, and I'd experienced worse on countless days of my life. I could tolerate 10 times that just to keep Eric pressed against me. You won't. I shuddered as his lips scorched a trail of kisses down my throat. Then keep telling me what you want. Take me with you. Oh, God. I shivered again. How was he holding himself together so well? I was already close. Oh, God. And he'd barely even touched me. Oh, I'm not saying that. I whispered. Jesus. I can't. Oh, what the fuck? Hi, Yuki. Okay, I'm skipping a lot of this chapter. Oh, God. I can't. A low sound escaped Eric. Maybe he was closer than I'd realized. He pushed me onto my back, gently, almost too gentle despite my injuries, and climbed onto the bed. Oh god. A small, desperate cry, breaking free. Jesus. Please, I gasped. Oh my god. A shudder racked through my entire body. My hands clenched on the blankets as. Oh god. Cease, I was drowning. He was the one on his knees, and yet I was the one at his mercy. It wasn't enough. I needed to break him too. I opened my eyes. Eric was watching me, flushed and vulnerable with his own desire, hair disheveled from where I'd run my hands through it. His eyes were like the sky. I could lose myself in them, counting stars forever. Not like this, I managed. I want you closer. Oh my god. I dragged the hem of his shirt free and reached for him. My hands skating across the plane of his stomach. Eric stilled, his breath catching. Are you sure? he whispered. He really was going to break me. Virtues, yes, I'm sure. I dragged in a breath, trying to collect my senses. Maybe it wasn't for my sake he was hesitant. Unless you don't want that? No, I do. Tentatively, Eric placed his free hand on top of mine. Oh God. Accepting my touch. Both of us held still, poised on a precipice. Eric took a breath, as if making a decision, and then he turned my hand gently, so that my fingers slid beneath, dipping into the crease. Oh God. His hand tightened on my wrist, then released me, giving me another chance to pull away. Show me, please. His words were only a breath, but I knew what he meant. Show me that you want me, that you want this. I did. I had never wanted anything more. I slid my hand and crossed my... Oh God. Eric's eyes fluttered, a spasm running through his entire body. Bianca, he groaned, and then kissed me again, his mouth hungry, desperate, as if a dam had broken, and now his desire poured out in a torrent. His hand flattered and flattened in its rhythm. I needed him closer, nearer. I gave him a long... Oh God. That sent a tremor through him again, then released him, reaching for... Oh my God. He paused to pull his shirt over his head. I helped him with his... Oh God. Girl. Then he was over me, on hands and knees, his hair a tangled mane around his face, his eyes like the heart of a fire. He was so beautiful till it took my breath away. I'd seen him before, but not like this, never like this. Wanting nothing of himself hidden away. I want you, Eric, I told him again, and pulled him towards me. He was gentle at first, the way made easy by my own hot want. It was my turn to tremble as he... Oh my God. His mouth lowering to claim mine. Eric moved... Oh God. Guys, I'm blanking a lot, okay? Oh my God. Eric moved his hips. I could hardly bear it. Oh, seas, he was going to shatter me. I would fall into 1,000 pieces, completely undone. There was nothing of my walls left to hide behind. Eric responded to my needs as readily as if we'd done this 100 times, moving faster, relinquishing my mouth and gripping... Oh God. To pull me into him. Oh God. He lifted my leg over his shoulder and his thumb finding... Oh God. I'm sorry, guys. Like a wave, I crested and broke. Shudders rippled through me as I fell apart, crying his name, a plea for mercy, a surrender. Eric followed me over... Oh my God. With a deep groan, he... and spent him... Oh God. Burying his face in the crook of my neck. For uncounted moments, we lay tangled together, both of us breathing hard as our bodies slowly cooled. I ran my fingers through Eric's hair, reveling in the silken feel of it, in the wonder of having a license to touch him freely. Eric shook himself and lifted his head from my neck. He looked dazed, as if he couldn't quite believe it either. Stars, Bianca, he whispered, saying my name like a prayer. You're incredible. I kissed him, deep and slow, showing him again, with my body as well as my words, how much I wanted him. By the time we broke apart for air, oh God, an answering heat rekindled within me. Perhaps it was time to see what else his previous lovers had taught him. Whether he was as adventurous as I hoped. I reached for him. Eric raised his head to look at me, lifting one brow incredulously. Truly? He asked. Were you not satisfied? Oh, I was satisfied. I gave him a wicked smile. But I'm not done. This time I want you to tell me what you want. Eric laughed helplessly, as if I'd finally bested him. And then he obliged, whispering all the things he wanted to do to me, and then ensuring I had ample demonstration. His mouth learning the shape of my body, his hands passionate but gentle, leaving trails of fire everywhere he brushed against my skin. Every touch a question. Do you want this? Every touch an answer. Yes. And yes, and yes. Guys, I can't. Oh my god. I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a water break. Maybe I should have skipped this entire freaking chapter. Goodness gracious. I'll be back. I told y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm back. Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh. Guys, usually I don't read that. I don't read this like in front of other people. Ugh. So I think I looked into this book, right? And I said it didn't have anything spicy, but that entire chapter was spicy. I don't know what the hell people that were reviewing it are reading, but girl, this is spicy. Oh my god. But that is their Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna keep reading. And 1, 2, 3. I think only one more chapter, by the way. The Greenwich woke us shortly before dawn. By then, Eric and I were clothed again, but we hadn't left the bed. Exhaustion had claimed us both after a while, and we'd fallen asleep side by side, our fingers interlaced. I rubbed sleep from my eyes and nudged Eric awake as the Greenwich removed her short cape. The gray fabric spotted dark with fat raindrops, and hung it beside the door. It settled neatly into place. Assuming the shape worn familiar by the passage of years, she stood over the wash basin to clean her hands. As she rolled up her sleeves, I tried to catch another look at the tattoos twining up her arms. Today they looked like ordinary ink, nothing magical, but I didn't quite believe their innocuous appearance. The rain's stopping. Oh my god. The rain's stopping, our host said over her shoulder. Should be clear for travel within an hour. I sat up eagerly. We'd wasted so much time on my account. Our chances of making it to the border and back before the coronation dwindled with each delay. And we couldn't make it. If we couldn't make it, I didn't want to witness the chaos that would unfold. Am I healed enough to ride? The Greenwich dried her hands and crossed to the bed. Eric moved to the stool to make room. My hand felt empty without his in it, even though I'd lived that way my whole life. Our host eyed me critically, as if I were a piece of knitting that had dropped a stitch. Let's see the wound. I lifted my shirt so she could unwind the bandages. The Greenwitch's fingers were cool and dry against my skin. Well, the ribs healed, but it will continue to ache for a while. Flesh mends fast. Bones take time. She gave me a pointed look. But I don't expect that will stop you from doing exactly what you think is best. I flushed, suddenly certain she knew what Eric and I had been up to. I looked down at my side, where the bandages had been, and sucked in a startled breath. I'd expected to see an open wound, perhaps held together by stitches. Instead, there was only a pink scar, tender and slightly raised, tracing across my ribs. I lowered my shirt and looked up at the Greenwich, not quite believing my eyes. The adept magic I was familiar with could build technological wonders, but it had little effect on the body. After the number of things they'd tried on me, I ought to know. How did you do that? Magic flows through everything. It just needs a bit of guidance. The Greenwich gathered up my blood-brown bandages, no longer needed, and tossed them into a wash basket. You'd heal faster if you slept again. You need it badly. I didn't have time for sleep. Can I write then? I asked, not trying to disguise my impatience. Another day of rest would be better, but writing won't kill you. She looked at Eric. It's almost sunrise. The stable behind the infirmary is clean. I assume you can find your way back there. I turned my head towards the window. The sliver of sky showing through the shutters had brightened from midnight to periwinkle. Sunrise was imminent. Eric stood. Thank you, he told the Greenwich. He turned to me and gave me a smile, so small I almost missed it. I'll meet you outside when you're ready, Bianca. He slipped out the door. It was close behind him. It felt like... as it closed behind him, it felt like some essential part of me had left the room, too. The Greenwich knew of Eric's curse. A thought struck me. and with it a tentative hope. "My husband," I said to the Green Witch. "His curse. Can you help him?" She shook her head. "I deal in wounds and broken things. Green Witch magic isn't like that." "But it's still magic." The Green Witch's lips flattened pensively. "It's more than just the flavor of the spell. The particular enchantment on your husband is unusually strong. A temporary transformation, for instance, air into light." She snapped her fingers, and a pale glow appeared on her palm. A miniature star that pulsed and then winked out. Any competent practitioner can do that. But a long-term transformation, one that persists for days and cycles back and forth, that sounds more like blood magic. My hand closed around the locket resting beneath my shirt. It pressed into my palm, warm from the heat of my body. I didn't understand. Athena's magic was wild, unpredictable, and strong. She'd once enchanted the door of the Council of Nine's meeting chamber to cackle maniacally whenever anyone passed through it, until after a week of fruitless attempts to remove the spell, the adepts had finally replaced the door entirely. It had still been chuckling gleefully to itself as it was carted away. But Tatiana couldn't have cast blood magic. Not if what Eric had told me about the practice was true. Besides, I knew my sister. She wouldn't put blood into her spells. I thought of the scars from our wedding night now crossing my palms, a glint map of an unplanned future. The same marks Eric had said were a sign of blood magic. A chill coursed through me, and I curled my hand tighter around the locket. Surely I hadn't inadvertently cast blood magic. If I had, wouldn't I have known? The Green Witch had to be wrong. Tatiana would know the answer. We just had to reach her first. "Here, this came for you." The Green Witch rummaged in her pocket. The chicken who delivered it gave me an earful. Didn't like flying all the way from Arlem through the rain. "Chickens can't fly," I protested. "Tell that to the chicken." The Green Witch produced a small scroll and held it out to me. Another message from Evito. His delivery methods were certainly unconventional. I read the missive twice, hoping I'd misinterpreted the ambassador's sharply slanting script. A third perusal confirmed it beyond a doubt. My heart kicked into my throat. I pushed back the blankets and swung my legs over the side of the bed. "I'm going to talk to my husband," I told the Green Witch. She shrugged. "Suit yourself. I've done what I can for you." The room swayed when I stood up, but I braced myself on the headboard until the ground steadied under me. I found my shoes and crossed the hut. My steps as cautious as toddling child's. Then stepped outside into the dawn. Outside, the rain had stopped, leaving only a languid drip from eaves and branches. Birds were trilling a chorus the finest court musicians would have envied. The trees were silhouetted against the sky, dark shapes like bristle-tipped spears. The mountains shone pale in the waxing light. I had only a few minutes before Eric transformed. Several other buildings were set back among the trees, neat garden beds between them. A few bold shoots prodded their way, loose from the dark earth, risking the teeth of another frost. Gentle puffs of smoke rose from the houses' chimneys and blended into the mist. A worn track in the muddy earth led past the dwellings to wind around the back of the infirmary. I followed it, slower than I would have liked, leaning on each tree trunk and fence rail I passed. The trail ended at a small but serviceable stable. A piebald horse thrust his head over one of the stable doors as I approached, whickering hopefully. I stopped in confusion. Eric? You were white before, and I thought you would be. Oh, bro. And I thought you would be able to tell your own husband from a regular horse. I turned. Eric, still human, stood in the next stall over, resting his elbows on the half door. He'd removed his shirt, and if my breath hadn't already been short from the effort of walking, I would have lost it now. Want surged through me with the force of a tidal wave. Being him, being with him earlier was nowhere near enough. Having him once only made me want him more. A fire that grew hotter the more it was fed. I arched an eyebrow. I didn't realize you made a habit of stripping in stranger stables. Eric's flush was clear to see, even from a few steps away, red as sunset against his pale cheeks, spreading down his bare neck towards his chest. I'm attempting not to waste any more clothing, he said. I've gone through several sets in the past few days. The corner of my mouth twitched. I wasn't certain what had happened to the clothing, shredded to pieces or vanished by magic. But it was true he'd left a trail of missing trousers along our route from Arlem. Whose horse is this? I asked. Ours, as of last night. We rode her here, although I offered her to the Greenwich in exchange for supplies for the road. So now I suppose she belongs to the Greenhaven. The horse, the real one, snorted. I rubbed her velvet nose, wishing I had more to offer her in exchange for saving our lives. I had so little to offer anyone, equine or otherwise. At least here she would be in better hands than with the brigands. You followed me, Eric said. It was an invitation, not an accusation. I stepped towards him, clasping my hands behind my back to prevent myself from running them over every part of his body within reach. My eyes, however, roamed lower, crossing the plane of his chest before being thwarted in their journey by the stall's closed half door. Right. I'd come here to tell him something important. If only I could pretend the news hadn't reached me. I was allowing us a moment to be happy really so much to ask? But I had neither time nor luxury for selfishness. I received an update from Ambassador De Paz. They're going through with the coronation without you. I hesitated. They're going to crown Lord Varin. Eric went as still as an iced-over lake. I knew he hadn't wanted to believe his half-brother was behind the assassination attempt. He'd argued that Varin didn't want him dead. But we'd hoped that leaving the castle pretending that Eric was dead in truth would draw out the forces responsible, and our ploy had worked faster than either of us could have anticipated. Varin must have been making his preparations for weeks, if not months, courting factations to gather the support he needed, secretly arranging the treaty's terms to lure a likely suspect to Gildenheim, and then arguing under the guise of a false grief that with the equinox so close, Gildenheim couldn't afford to risk not crowning a ruler of the proper bloodline, even an illegitimate one. It explained why I'd framed what. It explained why I'd been framed. It took suspicions off Varen and cleared the way for him to inherit. We had our proof in actions, if not in writing. There's more, I said reluctantly. Maria has been arrested as a murder suspect. They found a blood-stained knife in her quarters. That's not possible. Eric's hands widened on the stall door. It's a setup. How could she have murdered me? I'm not dead, and even if I were, I know. I laced my fingers through his. I know she would never betray you. Everyone should know that. The entire court knows how close we were. Who gave the order to arrest her? It has to be Varen, I said. Maria knows you're alive. She must have been causing trouble for him. She wouldn't let him take the throne from you without a fight. I thought of how Eric warned Maria to be careful before we left, how she'd shrugged it off. If she and Eric were really close as he'd said, of course someone with her temperament wouldn't have sat safely back and watched while an enemy plotted against her king. Eric's fingers tightened on mine. His shoulders curved as if under a massive weight. It isn't right, he said. All she's done is to be loyal to me. I put my hand to his cheek, leaning closer until he met my eyes again. I know, I said softly. With an effort, I cleared the worry from my face. I could be a shield for us both. But we can free her and set this right. We still have time. We just need to break the spell and get back to Arlem before the coronation. Which was, if my account was right, on the 3rd day from now. Only 2 full days to get to the border and back. Only 2 full days to stop a usurper and avert a war. Cease. It was so little time. I met Eric's eyes. We'll fix this together, I promised, hoping my vow was one I could fulfill. All of it. Eric raised his hands to my jaw, cupped my face as if it were something precious. If anyone can, it's you. In the final moments before sunrise, I pulled him to me and kissed him hard, trying to bury my fear and doubt. But they lingered, bitter against the sweetness of his lips. Eric might believe I could meet my promises, but I didn't share his confidence in myself. Ayo! I think that's it. Guys. That's all I'm reading for now, because that was crazy. Let's see what was said. Thunder said, Doctor, interesting, I want to be an alien. Okay, Thunder. You got this. All you gotta do is, you know? Doug says, I am a pro at Fortnite. I'm sure you are. Thunder says, there's a spider in my room. Will I be Spider-Woman? I don't know. Will you? I would say, don't get stung, okay? Thunder, I'm joking, don't get stung. Guys, why am I talking in character? What the heck? Oh, dog is sleeping. A sleeping flower. He said hi. Yuki, hello. It is I. I hope you're having a great day. And Todd Chris says, please let me out to your basement. You see, I think you're in the wrong residence because I do not have a basement. And then Jess says, hi. Hello. I'm BunnyRabbitLives. And Thunder says, I just finished my ice cream. Oh, cool. What kind of ice cream was it? Guys, that was crazy. I swear. I'm so sorry about chapter, what was that, 24? No, chapter 23. I'm so sorry about chapter 23. That was crazy. Usually I read that stuff by myself. They lied. It does have spicy stuff. Thunder says strawberry. I like strawberry ice cream. Do you like strawberry in general? Like in the stuff that you eat? Or just the ice cream flavor? Because me, I like mint chocolate chip. It's my favorite. And a lot of people say they don't like it because it tastes like toothpaste. But I'm like, you know what? No, it doesn't. Toothpaste tastes different. Yes, any food that has strawberries in it, I will eat. Have you tried fresas preparadas? Do they have Mexican food in the UK? I will chat with y'all until 1:30. I think so. I really don't know. So fresas preparadas, I think not fresas preparadas, it's fresas, I don't know. Dang, I forgot the name. Hey, I speak Spanglish, okay? Um so fresas preparadas, I call them, but I don't know if that's actually the name because I know it has strawberries in it, but it has like condensed. It's really sweet, and it's like strawberry with like something sweet on top. I would really recommend it. I think you would like it if you like strawberries. Cause I like it. I used to like strawberries, and I still do, but like I had a moment where I stopped liking them because um somebody brought like a bad one to school when I was a kid, and they were mean, so they gave it to me. Thunder says, I was so stressed earlier because I'm a mod for someone else's channel, and there were only me and another mod. And we had to keep banning this guy because he was making new accounts and coming back. Who? Oh my god. That person's dedicated. They have the time. It probably means they're either really young or, I don't know, don't have a job or something. Are they like, were they saying like some really rude stuff? Like, why were they upset and bothering them? Or was it just like a troll? I don't like trolls a lot. But I had somebody like that once, but they changed. They became nice. But I haven't seen them in a while either, so I think it was because they kept asking if I wanted to be their friend. And I already explained how I'm very selective about my friends, you know? Like, friendship should happen naturally. But, like, if I ask them, like, look, I would ask somebody if they want to be friends, yeah. But if they say no, like, and you force it, then they're not gonna want to be your friend either way. You know what I mean? So, technically, I do think friendships have to happen naturally. But if they do, I mean, how do you know? Like, unless you ask, you know what I mean? Maybe I just don't know how that's supposed to work. Because I call many people my friends, right? But they're not really my friends. They're actually acquaintances. But But sometimes if I do call them my friend, they are my friend. So I don't know. I don't know. I'm very flexible with how that works. I can only really say that Empress is my friend still. Senya is my friend still. Uh if Baseb shows up, he's still my friend. If Mel shows up, she's still my friend. But Empress is my bestie. Empress is my bestie, and then Ima is my bestie, and then Sabritas is my bestie still, forever and always. And also Car, that's what I'm gonna call them. That's all like different people, but like most of them, like the ones that I mentioned, I know in real life. But I'm like, I have some online friends, and I have some coworkers that if they wanted to be friends, I would consider them a friend. So like Lee, I would consider Lee a friend. And Dog, I would consider Dog a friend. Not this dog, the other dog. I the one I know in real life. But yeah. And then also like who else? Who else? Mal. I would consider Mal a friend. Um who else? Ed. I would consider Ed a friend that I'm getting to know. They probably know it, like, you know, who I'm talking about. But you know what I'm saying, guys? Like there's some people that make it creepy. Like they keep asking and asking and berating, and it's just like that's not how that works. You know? But yeah. And actually guys, I'm really tired and I do have to edit a video. So I think that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, share, comment, subscribe if y'all have not already. And only if you like what you see. Check the description down below. And bye. Goodbye, everybody. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for